Join me as I dive into Neville Goddard's powerful law of assumption technique and see if I can manifest something incredible just by changing my mindset. Neville Goddard was a spiritual teacher and New Thought movement leader who introduced the concept of the law of assumption, which empowers individuals to create their reality by assuming their desired outcomes as if they've already happened. So many of us have big dreams, but we often struggle to bring them to life. We're excited, we're motivated, but somehow we just can't seem to manifest what we want. We get stuck, and it's frustrating. We try to visualize, we try to affirm, we try to take action, but somehow, nothing seems to be working. We're not alone. This is a common challenge many people face when trying to manifest their desires. We often tie our happiness to the external world, thinking that if only we had this or that, we'd be fulfilled. But the truth is, it's not about what's outside, it's about what's inside. Our thoughts, our emotions, our beliefs, they all play a much bigger role in shaping our reality than we realize. We're often stuck in a cycle of negativity, focusing on what's lacking, and it's hard to break free from that mindset. We get caught up in our current circumstances, and it's hard to imagine a different reality. But what if I told you there's a way to shift your focus, to break free from that cycle, and to create the life you truly want? The law of assumption is based on the idea that your assumption hardens into fact. If you assume something to be true, if you live, breathe, and experience it as if it's already happened, then it will manifest in your reality. It's not about hoping, it's not about wishing, it's about living as if. One of the key techniques for applying the law of assumption is to create a scene, a mental scenario where you vividly imagine yourself already in possession of what you want. You see it, you feel it, you experience it, and you do it with conviction, with certainty, and with emotion. You assume the feeling of already having what you want, and you live from that place. Let's say you want a new job. Instead of worrying about how you're going to get it, or stressing about the competition, you assume you've already got it. You see yourself in that role, you feel the excitement and pride, and you live as if you've already achieved it. You start taking actions from that place, from the assumption that it's already yours. I want to share with you a powerful technique that Neville Goddard used to illustrate the effectiveness of the law of assumption. He would ask people to assume they were already in possession of what they wanted, and then he'd ask them to write a letter to themselves, dated a year in the future, describing their new reality. It's an incredible way to tap into the power of assumption and to see rapid manifestation in your life. One of my favorite stories about the law of assumption is about a woman who wanted to buy a new home. She assumed she already had it, she saw herself living in it, and she even wrote a letter to herself, dated a year in the future, describing her new home and her new life. Can you guess what happened? She manifested that home, and she even got the exact address she had assumed she would get. The law of assumption is an incredibly powerful tool for manifesting your desires, and it's not just about getting stuff, it's about living the life you truly want. It's about being the person you truly want to be. When you master the law of assumption, you master your reality. In summary, the law of assumption is a powerful tool for creating your reality by assuming your desired outcomes as if they've already happened. It's about living from a place of certainty, conviction, and emotion, and taking actions from that place. Remember, your assumption hardens into fact, so what are you going to assume today? If you've had any experiences with manifestation, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And if you want to dive deeper into the law of assumption, be sure to check out my next video for more insights and techniques. Thanks for watching.